Hey everybody, and welcome to another Interstellar Modeler. Well, it's time for my next build, and I'm going to head back to the Star Wars universe as I build this Bandai A-Wing Starfighter. So as you know, the A-Wing is a starfighter used by the Rebellion against the Empire, first seen in the original trilogy. Very interesting looking ship. And I've been interested in building a model of this ship for quite some time, but it's not because of the movie actually. It's because I used to play a game with my son called Rogue Squadron, so this ship actually brings to mind some fond memories of spending the afternoons playing with him. There was a particular mission in that game where you had to fly an A-Wing starfighter, so if you're familiar with that game, you know what I'm talking about. Looking at the side panels of the box, another thing that caught my eye was the fact that it comes with this interesting display base, which includes a turbo laser and a panel here that resembles that of the Death Star, so that should make a cool display. You can see the panel shows a bit more detail here. Let me show you the other side. So this should be a fun model to put together. Let's go ahead and open up the box. Okay, so first we have the instructions, which of course are mostly in Japanese, but they are well illustrated, so they shouldn't be very difficult to follow if the Y-Wing is any indication. And you can see they have some nice illustrations of what the completed model is supposed to look like. First bag here has pieces to the cockpit. I'll give you a closer look at these here in a few minutes. Also comes with these little transparent, in this case they're red rods here. They're supposed to represent bolts from the lasers. And we have this piece here, which is the laser turret. Has a base along with the turret and a piece here to resemble that of the Death Star. And we have a small decal sheet. And these are pieces now for the red parts of the fighter. We have the landing gear here. And then we have the main body, which is an off-white color. Another decal sheet there. And as you look at this, the detail is nice and crisp. So let me get you a closer shot of these here. So you can see the panel lines are nice and deep, so that should lend itself well as we do a wash over the surface. This is the tail section here now. Okay, more landing gear here, and you can see the red paneling and the cover for the cockpit canopy. And here's the tree with the cockpit parts. I was curious, I'm not sure what this part is for. At first I was afraid this was going to be their pilot figure, but it's not. That's on a different tree. But it just seems to be like a silhouette of a pilot. So I looked in the instructions. I'm not sure what that's for, but maybe we'll uncover that later. And again, these are those clear rods that I talked about. And here we now have the tree that has the base. This is the base of the turret, and we've got this tile piece here that this mounting piece goes into, and you're supposed to be able to mount the fighter there and be able to position it at different angles. So as I was looking at this, it just occurred to me that I was wondering if anybody actually makes tiles that could go with this kit and make a more complete base, and sure enough there is. Let me show you what those look like. Alright, so here are the two pieces I ordered, and you can find these pieces at shapeways.com, and if you search for Death Star Tiles 172 scale, or you look for a seller named Shockbolt, you will come across these products. They're about 7.5 inches square, and they measure exactly the same as the pieces from the kit, and you'll see one piece resembles that port where the torpedoes went down into to destroy the Death Star in the first Star Wars movie. And we've got a generic piece here. Now there are a couple ways you can order this. The seller recommended ordering the polished version because the details will come out better, and I agree. I think the details look really good here. So combining this with our pieces from the kit should make a really nice display. And just a quick look at the decals that come with the kit. They're both exactly the same. One happens to be stickers, the others are true decals. I'm not sure how many of these we'll be using. I'm sure I'll be using the smaller markings, of course. Whether we'll use the other larger panel is yet to be seen, so we'll see how that goes. You can see it not only comes with markings for the exterior, but also a marking for the control panel there. Alright, so there you have it for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to light this kit. If I do, I'm just going to light up the engines. I'm not sure about anything else, but we'll see. So if you have any questions, of course, feel free to contact me here on my YouTube channel or at interstellarmodeler@gmail.com. I'll see you then as we begin Part 1. Take care.